So let's continue that college discussion for a minute. I haven't had that in a while. So let me tell you, all four Ramsey kids went to the University of Tennessee. All three Ramsey kids. There's not a stray one. All three Ramsey kids, one of my sons-in-law graduated from there too. That's what runs through my head, okay? But all three of my children went to the University of Tennessee, an in-state school. Okay? They did not go across state lines and pay triple for the exact same education. So if we go to the University of Kentucky, fine school. Go to the University of Alabama, fine school. University of Georgia, fine school. University of South Carolina, fine school. Nothing wrong with them. We can have discussions about football later, but I'm talking about the academics. Okay? There's nothing wrong with any of those colleges. You graduate from any one of those colleges or universities, you did great. Glad you went there. You didn't get a substandard education. Okay? But if you move across the state line and go to the University of Georgia, instead of paying $12,000 a year, you pay $30,000 a year for basically the same education. Why? Just because you walked across the state line. That's all. So there's just no excuse for that. There's no value added for the extra money spent. If you've got the money laying around and you just want to buy it as a luxury, that's fine. I got a friend, his kids all went to Auburn, and he just paid for it. He has plenty of money, and they just wanted to go to Auburn. Well, that's fine. I got no issue with that. But I'm talking about people going into student loan debt because college is so expensive. We're all going to die. Okay? It's just the whining and the beagle chasing a rabbit out there. Man, it's amazing. Okay, so that's thing one. Thing two, there's nothing wrong with private education if you can afford it. But, Vanderbilt University is right at $60,000. University of Tennessee is right at $12,000. Now, I'm sure that Vanderbilt is superior academically to the University of Tennessee in some areas. But I am 1,000% sure it's not 5X. I know this because I graduated from the University of Tennessee, and people that graduate from Vanderbilt work for me. So to tell me that it's worth 5X is kind of humorous to me. Again, if you've got the money, or you're going on, I have a niece that got a full ride at Vanderbilt. She was valedictorian. Yeah, I'll go. That's awesome. I'm not mad at Vanderbilt. Certainly not. But I'm not paying. My kids were not going to get free rides, okay? They were just normal students. And so they didn't get a free ride on academics or on athletics or anything else. So Dave is going to be writing a check. And so am I getting more for my money, not 5X? So we didn't do that. We went to the University of Tennessee. Well, I want to go to, I don't really care where you want to go. It's my freaking money. I choose. No, I appreciate your little feelings. Well, you're a control freak. Yeah, I'm kind of that way about my kids and my money. I want them all to win. And I'm smarter than you because I'm older than you. I've lived longer, and I've seen stupid in a bag most of my life. And you don't need to be stupid in a bag. You're my kid. And so what I'm saying is this. Part of our student loan crisis is not a cost of college crisis. It's a parenting crisis. Some of you parents need to put your arm around the shoulder of your teen and kick their little butt. No, you're not going over there. This family cannot afford that. No, you're not going into debt. We're not doing that. We're going to find a way for you to get a good education and become a smart person, a smarter person, without being a stupid person in the process. No. I had a girl call me on here about 4 months ago from South Carolina that wanted to go to Ole Miss. I said, why don't you go to South Carolina? Well, I like Ole Miss. Why do you want to pay 3 times as much to go to Ole Miss as South Carolina? You know what her answer was? The houses are pretty in that town. This is why people need parents. No, young lady, says her father or her mother who loves her, your little butt is going to South Carolina, which is a fine school. or something that's a state school here if we don't have any money. Now, if you've got the money, I don't care where you go. Do whatever you want to do. I'm talking about the $1.6 trillion in student loan debt that's about to be a bubble that's going to smack all of us around in this entire economy because we didn't tell a bunch of 18-year-olds no. We, the people, have been stupid. We have allowed this to go on as parents and as taxpayers. We're stupid. Because in the name of education, we were stupid. It's crazy, y'all. And now some of these kids, I mean, they're in their 20s and they have legitimate problems. I have $280,000 in debt, Dave, and I have a master's degree in sociology. Oh, shoot me. You know, you're a caseworker for the state making $32,000 with $280,000 in debt. No wonder you feel the burn, because you feel stuck and you think Bernie is Santa Claus. That's why you feel the burn. Is you're stuck, you're scared to death, you're hopeless in anybody coming along with anything. I'll take communism, I'll take socialism, I'll take Santa Claus, I'll take whoever, just get me out of this dadgum mess that I got into. That's what they're saying. They're scared to death, man. I don't blame them for being scared. So, parents, and for God's sake, some of you school administrators, grow some integrity. And some of you school counselors, quit signing all these kids up for this crap and sending them off to get this debt. You're complicit too. Oh, by the way, Congress, you need to put an end to the student loan program. You need to just stop it. You need to stop it. It's a disaster, and it's not necessary. Have you ever, any of y'all remember economics? Did any of you ever take economics? It was a class we had in college, or some of us had it in high school. Basic economics says this: if the supply exceeds the demand, the price goes down. If there's a bazillion houses on the market and not many people looking for houses, house prices drop. You want college prices to go down? Let's stem the demand. Oh, you want the entire population to be ignorant? Nope. I'm going to quit sending them to colleges they can't afford. That's all I'm going to do. And the colleges that they can't afford will suddenly get more affordable. What a novel idea. I'd almost be willing to forgive a percentage of the student loan debt out there under some kind of a program if we stopped the current one completely. It's a disaster, folks. It's a real sociological, financial, economic, and governmental problem. It's a real problem. All because no one in our culture had the backbone to say no to a bunch of freaking 18-year-olds. No.